Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. I know it's a very boring chart, but to be honest, that's like most crypto charts at the moment. It just demands a lot of patience. Patience so far has been worth it here. Price did exactly what we wanted. I think we have made that one more low that we wanted to see over the last few days, and I don't have to make any change to the wave count. Instead, it's going pretty much according to script here at the moment. We have, however, now reached a point where I would say, okay, we've now really fulfilled all the expectations here. And now we need to be watching very closely for potential reversal signals back to the upside. What's the history of this? So first of all, we had a 5-wave move up here of the 10th of June lows. That caused me to give a support area to you that you could use to enter trades or measure your risk or whatever, right? So the idea was that this yellow box would be a place for price to get into, to test, and to get rejected. It did that a few times. I just moved it back to the left because I had moved it to the right beforehand, but we had support here and here. So potentially twice this could have generated a profitable trade as a setup for higher. The idea was that, however, due to the failure of price rallying here to the upside, that we didn't have our wave 2 finish here. That's how I had it initially. But when we then observed the price action, we said, oh dear, this looks like a 3-wave move to the upside, like an overshooting B wave. And it is actually quite likely to test the box again, especially if we break below a trend line, which I've taken off the chart now, but was running here. And that break of the trend line was a very clear signal that we would come down back into the support area. We've done that now. And then for the last few days, we've been consolidating here between 2.32 cents and 2.41. So basically, I highlighted to you, this looks like a 4th wave consolidation. As long as we stay below the 2.55 cent level, I would expect one more low to fulfill the 5 waves down in wave C. We've done that now. So that means I've got now a 5-wave move down in a C wave of a wave 2 correction. We've hit the support area, we've hit the target area. And I think now it's just about waiting for a bullish reaction. I've now seen enough. I've seen enough to say, okay, we've got an ABC correction potentially complete. I mean, you can never rule out that it's something more bearish, but at least it fulfilled all the downside expectations now. It hit the support area. It fulfilled a 3-wave move down in an ABC structure, which is a pretty clear 3-wave move. And it actually also fulfilled 5 waves in the C wave. So it's done everything it needs to do. And now it's just about waiting to see a reaction. I can tell you that at the moment, I haven't got any bullish reaction. If we go down any lower, then 2.2 cents is support. That's the golden ratio. Or 2.03. And that's really the last reliable bullish level I've got here. If we go any lower than that, then it would be potentially bearish. But so far, this move down has done what it needs to do. It even touched the trend line again. I think ideally I would like it to go a little lower, but we're now talking about really the icing on the cake, you could say, because if I take the length of the waves 1 through 3, go to the high of the wave 4, then the first relevant target for a 5th wave comes up as 2.18 cents. We haven't reached that yet. It's pretty much an overlap with the golden ratio, but we didn't get there. So ideally a little lower would be I wouldn't say expected, because this is now really, I mean, again, we're talking about the icing on the cake now. Or the 61.8 extension takes us to 2.04 cents. So what I will say at this stage, we're now at a point where, yeah, it can go any lower. It doesn't need to go any lower to fulfill the expectations of this count. Lower would still be ideal to fulfill the Fibonacci extension targets, but we've got 5 waves down. So if it now goes, I'm happy, okay? Just be aware that the 2.03 cent level needs to hold to maintain an overall bullish scenario. And what I've said before, and don't forget about this, the move up of the 10th of June low is just a diagonal, so it needs to prove itself. So I cannot confirm to you that we're bullish. I'm just purely watching here for the bullish potential. I'm just pointing out here where does the risk sit and what is the level where probabilities will shift to something more bearish. That's the 78.6 retracement level. This is a high reward, low risk area at the moment for a long trade. But again, if it's going to work out or not, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you to take that trade or not. I can purely present you with high reward, low risk trade setups. Okay, that's my update about GALA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button. leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.